CBS 12 News starts now with breaking news.
And first here at 11, breaking news. 2 kids in serious condition tonight following a crash involving an ATV and a truck. This all happening in Loxahatchee along Tangerine Drive near D Road. This is 1 block over from Southern Boulevard. Of those 2 kids, one believed to be a teenager, were flown to a local trauma center. Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office tells us they are in serious condition tonight. The crash remains under investigation. Now, we are being told the 2 kids were on the ATV when somehow it collided with the truck. In the video, you can see the ATV nearly under the truck. Now, we should be clear, it is not known at this point exactly who crashed into who. We are going to be following this story throughout the night, posting updates on CBS12.com. We will also have the latest for you on CBS 12 News this morning, starting at 4:30 a.m. Now to the double trouble we are tracking in the tropics. Tropical storm Franklin just forming in the Caribbean. National Hurricane Center already issuing watches and warnings. Franklin expected to have little impact on us, but another system not far behind is a whole nother story. Meteorologist Kate Winsel is tracking that for us tonight. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Greg. Yes, it's been an interesting day in the tropics. We do have newly formed Tropical Storm Franklin just out from the National Hurricane Center. Maximum sustained winds now at 40 miles per hour, moving to the west-northwest at 13. Good for us. We have this area of high pressure that is acting to steer it to the west and to the south of the Sunshine State. And right now it's about 100 miles to the north of the Nicaragua-Honduras border. It will continue to push to the west-northwest. And the computer model's definitely in agreement. It is headed toward the Yucatan Peninsula, where we do have warnings in effect tonight. And then we have to watch it as it emerges over the Bay of Campeche. Very warm water there, and it likely will make another landfall in Mexico near Tampico. So we'll update you as time goes along to see if this would strengthen perhaps into a hurricane once it makes its way into the warm waters of the Gulf. There you can see it's looking pretty good on satellite imagery tonight. And here's the official forecast track, making landfall near the Yucatan Peninsula between Monday and Tuesday. Watching it closely then into the Gulf of Mexico. So right now it is forecasted to stay just below hurricane strength at 70 miles per hour for maximum sustained winds. Now there is another system we've been keeping a close tabs on, and that one is way out in the Atlantic. So this one we have a long time to watch, but this is the one that if we do see any impacts would affect us, not for another week, but it is looking very unorganized tonight. More on that system, plus what you can expect here at home as we head back to work tomorrow. That's all coming up in a few minutes. Greg?
Now at 11, a family shattered by violence trying to find peace in prayer. An arrest has now been made in a deadly overnight shooting outside of a downtown Lake Worth bar. Our cameras were rolling as deputies booked Nelson Hernandez Mena into the Palm Beach County Jail today. He will face a judge first thing in the morning. He's going to be charged with the murder of Juan Cruz and the attempted murder of another yet to be identified person. Deputies tell us Mena shot the 2 people during some kind of dispute outside the Los Flores restaurant in downtown Lake Worth. This is right on Lake Avenue near Dixie, next to Lake Worth City Hall. This is where CBS 12's Lulia Ortiz joins us live tonight. Lulia, you spoke exclusively with Juan Cruz's family. What did they share with you?
Well, Greg, the family of Juan Cruz did not want to come here to the deadly scene outside Las Flores restaurant in Lake Worth. Instead, at his house, they gathered for a prayer vigil. Family members telling me they're very heartbroken, still trying to come to grips with the reality that he is now gone. Tears flow as loved ones use the strength of songs and prayer to comfort one another. Thumbing through photos, a mother now faces a grim task of planning her son's funeral. Deputies say Amanda's 22-year-old son, Juan Cruz, was gunned down early this morning here outside Las Flores restaurant in downtown Lake Worth.
He was friendly. He was kind.
Juan's 14-year-old sister, Sarah, shares what she would say to her brother if she could talk to him one last time.
I love you, and I care for you.
The Cruz family say they're relieved the man believed to be responsible for shooting Juan and another person is now behind bars. What they need now, they say, is to know why.
I was happy, but I needed more explanation.
CBS 12 was there as deputies led Nelson Hernandez Mena into the Palm Beach County Jail. Sarah Cruz says they do not know Mena. As the Cruz family pray for peace and strength to move on during this difficult time, they feel blessed the community is there to hold them up. Now, the family tell me tonight they will be there tomorrow morning when Nelson Hernandez Mena appears before a judge. Reporting live tonight in downtown Lake Worth, Luli Ortiz, CBS 12 News.
And CBS 12 will also be there tomorrow when Nelson Hernandez Mena appears before a judge. And remember, you can track crime in your neighborhood and get breaking news alerts as it happens by downloading the free CBS 12 app. Just search WPEC in your app store. It is free. Other news here at 11, school bells are going to be ringing before you know it. Summer slipping by and classes will begin in just a few short days. Plenty of people taking advantage this weekend of the school shopping tax holiday. Okeechobee County kids head back to class this week. They start Thursday, August 10th. Palm Beach, St. Lucie, and Indian River County schools all start the week after. On Monday, August 14th, Martin County schools will host students for their first day the next day, Tuesday, August 15th. CBS 12 is your back-to-school station. We have everything you need to know to be ready, from vaccination requirements to school schedules. It's posted for you on our back-to-school page. You can find it by going to cbs12.com, click on News, and then Back to School. And you know, it is a big day for many families, and we would love for you to share your first day photos and videos with us. All you have to do is text your photos and videos with the word school to that number right there on your screen, 44332, and you may see them on air and online. Plenty of people working up a sweat this weekend, all to say thank you to local veterans. Gold's Gym in Jupiter hosting workout classes to raise money for Southeast Florida Honor Flight. It is a program that sends veterans to Washington, D.C. to see the war memorials built in their honor. I had the privilege to join veterans on an honor flight in May, and I have to tell you, it is truly an emotional and rewarding experience. This weekend's event is helping to raise the money needed to send more veterans to D.C. in September.
I think it's really important because we have a lot of members that are veterans, and we can raise a lot of money to help them go see their memorial in D.C.
To learn more about how you can get involved in Honor Flight and to see our special report from May, visit our website at cbs12.com. And on a related note, tomorrow is Purple Heart Day, a day to remember and thank those service members who were killed or injured in action. You never say thank you enough. Still ahead here on CBS 12 News at 11, putting research in focus and who is really influencing the outcome of those studies. It's a full measure special report. But next, wicked weather this weekend out west where tornadoes are causing plenty of damage.
And we now have the sixth named storm of the season. Details on newly formed Tropical Storm Franklin, plus the other area of weather we're watching in the Atlantic Basin. Details coming up after the break.
Monday, a new health warning why people are drinking hydrogen peroxide and the real damage it can do. Join us on CBS 12 News this morning, 4:30 to 7 a.m.